Hi everyone, my name is Javier Wong from XIPA and welcome to our video. In this opportunity, we're going to discuss about the effects of catalase in speeding up a chemical reaction. This experiment is called the potato enzyme lab, the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. In this experiment, we're going to see if hydrogen peroxide will be able to decompose itself with the help of catalase. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First of all, we're going to need a glass container of any kind. Besides that, we also need 100 milliliters of 3% hydrogen peroxide, as well as 50 milliliters of dishwashing soap. Next up, we're going to need 50 grams of potatoes, and we're going to cut this into smaller pieces. Moving on, let's start the experiment. Start by pouring 50 milliliters of dishwashing soap into the glass container, continued with 100 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. Then, mix both of them together until they form a solution. Next up, place the potatoes that have been cut before into the container and watch as what happens next. As you can see from the video, once the potatoes are placed inside the container filled with the hydrogen peroxide and dishwashing soap solution, the solution will now form small bubbles that will come up from the bottom to the top. What's happening here is that the potatoes are slowly decomposing the hydrogen peroxide solution, breaking it down into H2O and O2. As we wait for a few minutes, the bubbles formed will now build up together on top of the hydrogen peroxide solution. After seeing that reaction take place, some might ask, how does this actually happen? Well, it's due to the fact that hydrogen peroxide, which is a common household item, has a chemical structure of H2O2, which is highly unstable and mildly poisonous. With the help of potato, which has the enzyme called catalase, it will now break down. From the structure of H2O2, it will break down into two parts. First of all, H2O, which is water, and O2, which is oxygen gas. In our experiment right here, this part right here is the H2O or water, and this part right here is the oxygen gas or O2. Now, normally we can't see O2, right, because it is a gas, but with the help of the dishwashing soap that we used earlier, we can see these bubbles form, and these bubbles represents the oxygen gas that are released. Thank you for watching till the end, and we'll see you next time.